Hello, and welcome to Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. I'm Alex,
I'm the other one.
and today we are both incredibly busy, so we decided to just go scrounge the internet for questions people ask the internet and answer them. Not our fans, we ignored them this week like usual, and instead just picked random questions from the internet, Eric.
Alex, I mean, this is really what the podcast was built around, answering questions from the internet.
It's what
And
the people want. The people want answers to questions they never asked.
no, they don't like asking the questions. They get a little question shy, but we're here to answer the questions that they're too afraid to ask,
I'm a little question shy, not gonna lie.
I mean, Alex, do you ever remember back in school when you would have to go up front of class and ask a question, and it was nerve-wracking. Like you had to think about what all the cool kids would think, what the pretty girls would think about like your question. They'd probably laugh and make fun of you because elementary and middle school girls were ruthless.
Oh yeah, and everyone else in the classroom knew how to spell the word mountain, but you didn't. You know
Well,
what I mean?
Alex, how did you spell mountain? Can you spell it now?
I went home. I was told I was bad at spelling, and Mom gave me some worksheets, and the only word I learned how to spell from those worksheets was the word mountain. Mountain, mountain.
Good work, Alex. See, I remember I would
schedule, school-edule, schedule, schedule.
Oh, good work, man.
Yeah, it's all about the school-edule.
The silent H is a killer.
Oh, I mean it's not fair. It's not fair.
See, I mean, in contrast to you, I knew how to spell, but I had a hard time pronouncing them. Let's see, if someone asked me to pronounce
what are those
back in the day,
what are those furry little mammals, Eric, that eat acorns?
Oh, the skas?
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a doila ska though?
Ooh, dude, a doila squaw? Yeah, I mean, like, you see him around.
I know my big bro loved to
right, because A-Day was a little hard. A-Day was a little tricky
to pet all the
doila
squaws.
Absolutely.
Man, nothing was worse. Nothing was worse than that, like, what is it?
I remember you had to read all those like books with the foxes.
Oh my gosh! And the podiatrist was always like, "Eric, look at this. Point at it." And I was like, "I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You're gonna make fun of me. I know I can't say it. You know I can't say it. How about we skip this?"
And then after middle school, I finally got glasses and actually wore them. And then I realized the trees had leaves. Anyway,
that was also a groundbreaking.
Revelation.
That was a crazy day. I was in first grade, so. That was great. I got glasses when you had glasses.
Oh, you were better at Little League because you could see the baseball. Tricky.
No, Alex. That's the thing with baseball is you still look through the side of your through your peripherals, which glasses don't cover. So doesn't really help you there.
You just kind of guess where the ball's coming, right?
Well, that's what the pros do, anyways. So.
I mean, I always just decided if I was swinging or not before the pitcher released the ball, because otherwise you don't have enough time.
That's the only way.
It's the only way. Yeah.
So we got a little sidetracked, but questions, baby.
Yeah, just a little reminiscent. All right, let's get some questions going, Eric. I was out in the Twitter sphere. Elon Musk just bought it, but that didn't stop NHU moon symbol degree sign dot from at 44NHU from asking, low-key wish I didn't have carpets in my room. What is it like to be able to slide your chair around? Question mark.
Huh. So what is it like to slide your
chair around? Just because NHU can't do it because she has carpets everywhere.
Hey,
no hardwood floors.
Well, I actually think it's better because if not, sometimes those chairs are a little too slippery,
Yeah, well, so the trick is to get chairs with wheels and then roll them around on the carpet. I actually installed the carpet by stealing it from your pile of stuff you didn't want anymore. And
I do have a few piles, that's for sure.
Yeah. Mom was getting rid of it. She was like, "This can't stay in the basement." So I nicked that, and then now I just roll around on my chair. Oh, it's beautiful, Eric. beautiful. I love.
you roll around.
The carpety resistance of the carpet. It's way better.
Well, that's the thing. Is like if it was
out
on
of
a
control
hardwood,
sliding.
If it was on like a hardwood or like linoleum floor, that thing rolls around too much.
Oh, it's too much rolling. It's not safe. It's dangerous. Downright dangerous.
And then also, I mean, when you have such little friction, like even your chairs, like there's a little bit of like you hop in there a little too sideways, and then you're playing, kitchen curling, and that, as fun as kitchen curling is, it's
Great
not
game.
what you always want to do.
It's not what you want when you're trying to get down to business. To defeat the Huns or do whatever work you were trying to do at your computer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, another underrated thing, actually sliding around on the chair, not what it's cracked up to be. It's spinning on your chair. That's the real play.
That's where
it's at.
If you don't derive pleasure from spinning in a office chair, then you are not.
Way more fun than sliding around.
Oh gosh, yeah. And do you know what's great about spinning? You can do it on carpets.
That's true. It helps actually. You don't slide around. You just spin.
And then, hear me out. You get dizzy and fall over, and guess what?
Then you're getting.
It's comfortable. It's comfortable. It's not a hard. You aren't landing on a hard, surface.
That's true. It's also the perfect practice for dizzy sticks. So
that's fair.
Yeah, gotta keep practicing your dizzy sticks, Eric. Otherwise, you're not gonna be world champion.
Basically, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually just lit my Cuomo candle here.
Oh, you lit your Cuomo prayer candle?
I did. I'm praying to the God of building it back better with more nepotism.
All right, yeah, always. You gotta give all the jobs to your cousins.
Alex, this is a question I know you're gonna like.
Alrighty, I'm ready.
Gerple the Puppet asks, how does one deal with a person that thinks a bike isn't a vehicle?
Wow, that's tricky. Everyone knows the bike isn't just a vehicle, it's the vehicle, the best vehicle ever invented. So
oh yeah.
How do you deal with that person? I would say you get out in front of them in the lane. You take the lane, as the kids are saying. And I know it's antiquated in the land of bike infrastructure planning, of which I am an enthusiast, not an expert, just an enthusiast. I don't have any degrees in bike infrastructure planning, you see.
Which you're missing out on, because bike infrastructure is the new biz.
It really is. It pays almost nothing and gets you even less satisfaction. So what you do is this antiquated term called vehicular cycling, where you take the lane in front of someone who doesn't think you're a vehicle, and then you just slow down until they can't pass you. Works especially well on narrow roads. They aren't legally allowed to hit you unless no one is around, in which case then there's no evidence. And so they are allowed to run you over, so watch out for that. Maybe record it or something.
Yeah, see, what I would recommend if someone thinks about this is so they don't think that a bike is a vehicle. Well, the next time you're driving, you should cut these people out of their lives just like a biker would cut off, a car.
How do you do that when you're do you just like sideswipe them or something?
Oh yeah, no, you sideswipe. Okay. You know about keying? Well, you take your pointy non-gripped handles and just scratch the side of it, door ding that thing to Kingdom Come.
I got you, yeah.
Because obviously bike is the superior mode of transport.
You flip the kickstand out, you just grind it along the side of their car.
Pop a tire or two with it, with one of your with your clippy pedals. You have a few spikes on there, just stab them in there, and cut those people out of your lives, because they're good for nothing, and they're trying to kill the environment with their gas guzzlers.
Well, they're as toxic as the exhaust coming out of their tailpipe. So
exactly, Alex.
Yeah. All right, Eric. I went and found another question. This one comes from Hex//S4 Stan Era Daisy emoji.
Oh dear
also
God,
known as New Scaremeister.
All right, yep.
So New Scaremeister asks, I'm designing a pirate doll line because I'm bored. Any name ideas? So what sort of names would you give for the Cabbage Patch of the High Seas, if you will?
Okay, so I want something playful, something fun, but also, doesn't doesn't sort of overshadow the fact that they're, pirates, right?
Right.
So I think I'm gonna go with something like the scurvy scoundrels.
Ooh, that's pretty good. See,
or the salty scurvy scoundrels. You got to get the alliteration to get the kids hooked. Parents are like, hey, that's pretty funny, and ultimately, it doesn't sort of overshadow the fact that they're still pirates and they have diseases and all their teeth are falling out because they have scurvy.
See, what I was going to do, Eric, is I like that idea. That's a great idea. So I was going to expand on the salty scurvy scoundrels by naming each one of them after the body part they're missing, right?
Ooh.
So we got Handy, who has a hook for a hand, right? We got Legathin, who's got the peg leg.
Oh, of
course.
And
Alicia, who has the eye patch.
That's fair. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. I mean, who else could be there? You got Appendix Joe, who obviously doesn't have an appendix anymore.
Right. And let's not forget Little Orphan Annie, who's an orphan. Doesn't have the parents anymore.
That is tough. I mean,
it's tough.
That's what happens at the high seas, though. I believe that they were eaten by the Kraken.
Oh, absolutely. That's her backstory. Each of the salty, scurvy scoundrels comes with a small paragraph explaining, how they're like, what their backstory is, and you got to collect them all.
I was gonna say,
they also come with NFTs. Further.
Well, I was gonna say we go one step further and do a sort of
promotional mighty beans.
Do like a Webkin sort of thing where they also come with an online thing where you can play online games.
Right.
Or just watch.
You can select their mighty beans.
That too. They
digital NFT mighty bean.
If you cut them open, there's a mighty bean inside them all.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the Webkinz expansion idea.
Well, yeah, and then there's either gruesome videos of their backstories because they are pirates after all, or they're fun interactive games where you can collect NFTs.
Ooh, I like it. All right, Eric, are there any more questions that you've slurped up from the internet?
Alex, I actually have a lot of related ones, okay?
All right, I'm ready.
So, I'm going to ask you just a simple one. Eve Shady 777 wants to know, what did you eat today?
I had, let me see here. I'm going to go through the whole list.
I know you ate a bunch of beers. That's for sure.
Well, that's towards the end of the day, responsibly, of course. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and black coffee for breakfast.
Oh, good.
Then I found a Pop-Tart in my backpack and had that with more coffee for pre-lunch. Then I went over to the feeding tubes, grabbed some Skittles, fished out all the orange ones because I don't like the flavor of the orange Skittles.
Whoa! Now that's just suspect, Alex. Orange is the best one.
That's why I'm saving them for later.
Okay.
Then let's see what happened after that. I went and got some tea.
All right, a lot of caffeine in your day.
Caffeine tea caffeine.
That's what we like to hear.
Came back, thought about having my lunch, which was pasta with red sauce, but forgot about it because I got lost in the programming sauce. Then I went to trivia, had 2 beers, and now I'm here. Now I'm ready. That was it. That was all the food I had.
Nice.
Oh, I had an empanada on the way back from trivia.
Gotta love an empanada, baby.
Gotta love a spicy empanada, man. The food of choice while bicycle riding.
Especially 7-Eleven style.
Oh, yeah.
Alex, so, do you want to hear what I had to eat? I mean,
what'd you have
I know
to eat,
you don't. Okay, I'll inform you.
Yeah.
I'll inform you. So, I know the listeners want to hear this, and also whoever asked this question. So I started my day off with a Pop-Tart, running a little late, Pop-Tart.
Oh, dude, that's what you gotta do.
Cup of coffee, and I was like, oh man, I know I'm gonna get hungry. Pull into Stewart's, refill my coffee, of course, and I'm like, man, I'm looking for the fritters or the breakfast sandwiches. They got none, so I had to get a donut. I got a jelly donut from Stewie's.
Only the one jelly donut? I thought they did buy one get one half off.
Nah, it's a Wednesday. That's on Donut Tuesdays, Alex.
Oh, you missed Donut Tuesday, Eric. You missed Donut Tuesday.
Yeah, I know.
Also, everyone knows we record this podcast live on Thursday as it goes out. Stop.
You're right. So So Tuesday, and then I show up.
Yeah.
In my office, get some work going, and then I go get another cup of coffee because I do love coffee. I convinced someone to. Actually, I gotta preface this with I made myself a sandwich this morning. All right.
Good job. Me too.
And then I left it. I left it in my apartment.
Wow.
I didn't have a sandwich.
The best laid plans of men and men.
Yeah, I know. And then so I show up, and then I find someone with meal swipes, and I'm like, "Yo, give me a panini." And then they got me a panini. It was pretty good panini.
What kind of paninis they got at Clarkson these days?
It had like an olive tapenade. Not normally a fan of olive, but it was pretty good. It was like ham and pastrami and like some cheese and a tomato. Pretty classy.
That's not normal. That's pretty classy. Normally
it was servery stuff.
But like normally they just have like spicy chicken, and if you're real lucky, you can score the caprese.
Ooh, you gotta get a caprese. No, so I did that. I was feeling cool. And then we had a research meeting today, and it was like the last one for our undergrad. So my advisor bought some Timmy Ho's donuts and coffee. Ooh. So I had some more coffee and some Timmy Ho and two Timmy Ho's donuts.
Yep.
And then I got back here and I ate an entire Newman's Own frozen pizza.
Nice. And then you had 5 beers, and now you're podcasting with me.
And now I need to do some homework.
All right. Make sure you have every homework problem you finish off. You get another swig out of the 50, just the way that college students do. All right, Eric.
That is true.
Do you have any more questions? Because we're running out of time here.
I did have another question, and it is food related. That's why I said they're related.
Okay.
Alex, what is the best name for a barbecue food truck?
Oh, for a barbecue food truck? Gotta be. Ooh, that's tricky. You can't just lay a man. You can't just you gotta give me some time to think about that. You can't just come out of left field.
So that's why
I'm naming it right field barbecue.
Ooh, right field barbecue.
Right field barbecue.
You'd pull it up to like the baseball games, like.
Oh yeah.
You'd have your hot dogs and hamburgers and.
Oh yeah, we're gonna serve a bunch of like baseball themed, barbecue. So we got like pop fly pulled pork.
Ooh.
We got RBI French fries,
Ooh, I like that. Special RBI sauce or RBI seasoning on those.
Oh, yeah, I got the RBI sauce on there. You can just ask for that on any of the other barbecue stuff if you want. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, we got the home run, which is just a huge plate of ribs.
That's good to hear.
The home run's all you can eat ribs until you explode.
See, so I would name my barbecue food truck something original, something neat, something that it would be proud of. So that's why I'm gonna name it Laser with a Z. So that way, when all the other food trucks roll up, they're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, is that Laser?" And I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, that's Laser."
Are you gonna like bring a laser or just like paint one on the side of your truck?
No. Its name is Laser. I don't know what the company's name is, but the food truck. I'm talking about a multi-truck operation here.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna name one of them Laser. That's for sure.
Gotcha. Oh, so you're gonna name the food truck Laser, and then like the next
I don't know. I don't know what the company is, but I'm naming the first one Laser.
All right. You can name the next truck Mazer. That'd be pretty cool.
Maybe Steven.
Steve could be the third truck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
bathymetry. That's probably the fourth truck. That's a dope name.
Is that because that serves underwater food or something? Is that actually a submarine? Is that a food submarine?
That's the food submarine.
Yeah. Good old Baffy.
Actually, the food submarine is Los. What was that 8th grade Spanish project, Eric? I should remember.
Is it Pace?
I think it's El Hundido Burritos. Huh?
Oh, El Hundidos Burritos.
Taco Del Mar, if you will. Which is a taco truck that submerges itself in the water. And is a it's the underwater burrito, El Hundido Burrito.
I like that.
Yeah, and their specialty is serving you the bill in the month of May.
Oh, just the month of May.
Right. Instead of saying like, "May I have the bill?" you say, "El Mayo con la receipt.
In May, I'll have the receipt.
Sí, senor. Muchos gracias, if you will. Yeah.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
You set up payment plans for the rest of the year, just that you have to pay off.
Only in May. Yeah. All right, Eric, I think we're out of time. We got to thank our sponsors and get out of this podcast.
I would like to thank the good people over at what is it? Let's see. Beach podiatrist. What's the pathologists? I'd like to thank the good old people at Little Kid Speech Pathologist for teaching us how to say words.
Mm-hmm. I gotta thank Mrs. Hall, my first grade teacher. For just being a good teacher.
I had Mrs. Hall.
Oh, whoa, dude, double good teacher.
Yeah, right, she was pretty good. I concur with the sponsorship there.
Reading all those chronic Whatcals and Narnia, you know what I mean?
The chronic Whatcals and Narnia.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, this podcast is brought to you by both El Hundido Burrito, the underwater burrito stand, and also Right Field, the baseball-themed barbecue joint, whose first truck is named Laser. It's right on the license.
We could not have done it without our Andrew Cuomo prayer candles. Light them up today for wonderful nepotism and sweet smell of Italian culture.
This podcast is brought to you by food. Eat that or something. Food.
We couldn't have done it without the people down over at your local bikery. Not cyclery, bikery. It's they only deal in bikes, none of these unicycles or tricycles, only bicycles. So the buy guys down over there, yep, at bikery.
Oh, dude, I love the buy guys. They're great. This podcast, as always, is brought to you by El Grand Rosé, the biggest of rosés in the smallest of juice boxes for your tots. Oh no, Eric! Oh God, Eric, we gotta reword that one. That's not.
That was not.
Say that on a podcast, dude.
Well, we can, and we've done it before, but
they do pay us a lot of money. We really shouldn't.
Definitely not one of those things we should. When I upload this to YouTube, I'm gonna say it is for kids.
Great. This podcast is brought to you, as always, by Homegrown Hops, a.k.a. I don't want my name on this. I have been Alex. Thank you for coming to our question extravaganza.
I'm the other one, as I introduce myself.
And for the love of God, man.
Just send it.